Well, let me tell you something, brother.
That was scary.
Okay, the 80s Hulk Hogan version is now in WWE 2K22, but what can you do to it and how do you get it? Let's find out right now. Roll it. This is, of course, Beach Bytes, and I'm BeachBurnBob. Thanks for joining me on today's episode. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Feel free to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future WWE content or gaming in general. We cover everything on this channel, but you're here for Hulk Hogan. So let's get into everything that they've added with the new Hulk Hogan WrestleMania Rewind update to myfaction. So myfaction added the WrestleMania Rewind packs into the store. And what this added was several alternate attires and different versions of superstars that are already in the game, but with their WrestleMania Classic attires. As of right now, they are locked to myfaction, but there is a few ways to get around that. We'll go through that in just a moment. One of the big ones they added was, of course, Hulk Hogan, but the 80s version, without the black beard and without his bandana on, which has been something that fans have been requesting since the game came out. With the new update, if you pull this wonderful Hulk Hogan card, you're greeted to a gold card. But fear not, it is an evolution card. It will go all the way up to that coveted blue color that we love. But the climb is incredible. They ask you to do a lot of things to get it all the way up there, powered up. Not a bad card. If you're a Hulk Hogan fan, it's great just to have in the collection. If you're a card collecting fan, you definitely want to collect this card. But throwing him into myfaction is the complete 80s version with the trunks on instead of the tights. And no beard, no bandana. The moveset, however, is the same. Because they added this into myfaction, it did not give a new entrance or anything like that. However, it is a nice little throwback to see. Other cards they added, though, were also the 2017 Asuka without the face paint. Again, no entrance, but that attire is... Whoa. Sorry, guys. I'm going to need about 15 seconds or so to tell you about Firespark74.com. It has everything that you've ever wanted and things that you didn't know you needed. Of course, it also has official BeachBytes gear. You looking for anything that a gamer loves or just people in general, there's everything in the store. We got links in the description down below. Check it out. I'm sure you'll find something at this store that you love is there. The big dog version of Roman Reigns that fought The Undertaker, or Shield Roman Reigns. Of course, the music for the Shield is not in the game, but his new music actually kind of works with it if you throw it together. Still, nothing beats the Shield music. Let me know down in the comments below. Is that something we're excited about? Because I was just kind of like whatever on it. Roman's Roman to me. And of course, they also added a new version of AJ Styles, which is from him fighting Shane McMahon a couple years ago in his white tights. Not a bad little attire for him whatsoever, but nothing to get real excited about. And then, of course, the man Becky Lynch, it does come in. It is the 2K20 version of her, which is funny to me because that one was glitched to, crazy in 20. But they went ahead and ported that attire over so you can have the man. Hopefully we get an update later that they actually give us big time Bex. That would be interesting, to say the least. But this overall WrestleMania Rewind pack is 5,900 MC or a crap ton of BC, depending on how you want to buy it. Is it worth it? Well, completing the collection does give you overall 10,000 coins, but you're having to pay 5,900 for the lowest pack of cards, so you're not making any money back. And the cards that are in it are good for collectors, but there's other cards in the game already that you would choose to play over them, unless you're just a hardcore fan of, the 2017 Asuka or Roman Reigns. The one that kind of surprised me was it is now Shinsuke Nakamura, and he is announced as Shinsuke Nakamura. His Trons and stuff are in the game, but keep in mind, all this can be made in the creation suite for the regular game if you want this version of Nakamura in the game. Just edit his attire, and there you go. They didn't add anything extra to it. So now, of course, to the bad news, which is still kind of good news, is that all this was added to my faction. So it was not added to the main game. You cannot take this 80s version of Hulk Hogan. It does not unlock him for the main game. Just like the other attires and stuff, they are locked completely to my faction. However, if you go to Community Creations and you search for what's the status, the real one, not the 75 fake ones, he has already put up the 80s version Hulk Hogan, Alexa Bliss, or not Alexa Bliss, sorry, Becky Lynch, Asuka, and Roman Reigns. He already has those up for you to download. However, they will come out as the Superstar. They will not be announced as their names, and they cannot be set as an alternate attire. But that's just for right now. It'll be nice to see later down the line if they release the My Faction stuff to the core game. Which, with the amount of time that they have to move stuff and update, I would not be surprised if by SummerSlam that all of the stuff for My Faction is moved over to the core game. Just because we got to remember, we're at the time of this video, we're only a month in. And they've added a ton of content to it, and they're still figuring out what they can move without breaking the game, and Lord knows that they can break this game at the drop of a hat. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the Hulk Hogan pack, the Asuka, the Roman. Which one's your favorite? Does it even matter to you? Do you play My Faction? I find it very addictive personally, but then the rewards for the coin side, I wish they'd up it a little bit, and the cards in the game are so far a lot better than any of the packs they've released in the store thus far, except for the collecting aspect of it. The collecting aspect of it is pretty awesome to me. So that's everything that was added in the WrestleMania Rewind packs. It is nice to finally see Hulk Hogan without his bandana on. It'll be great if they move him over to the core game later. Thank you for joining me on today's video. We got new merch in the store. Check out firespark74.com to get a Beach Bytes shirt or anything else that might tickle that gaming itch that you have. There's something for everybody there. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss out on any 2K content or gaming in general. And if you like the video, hit that like button. It sends it out so more people can see it. It really helps the channel a lot. So remember, make life your beach, and we'll catch you on the next one.